Welcome into LAFC Weekly. Hi, I am Max Bretos, and this is the show that gets you up close and personal to all things black and gold. Some exciting news to share with you. Tuesdays at 5:30 on Fox 11 Plus, aka Channel 13, LAFC Encore will bring you a re-air of the most recent LAFC game. So if you're seeing it for the first time, or if you want to see it again, 5:30 LAFC Encore, preceded by LAFC Weekly at 5 o'clock. Let's get to the program. The first thing you'll probably notice about Nkosi Tafari are the piercings and the tattoos, but when you get to sit down and talk to him, you see he's a lovely guy. He is a person who could have started for almost every MLS club, but decided to come to LAFC ahead of 2025 to be part of this collaborative approach. We go off the pitch with defender Nkosi Tafari. Here with Nkosi Tafari. We got to get to know you. Tell us about where are you from?
Born Manhattan, lived between Manhattan and Long Island growing up. And then, pretty standard business making my way here. Just college, transferred out from Connecticut, went to Seattle, ended up in Dallas, and then I was brought to the great city of LA.
I don't know, I want to start, but as a New Yorker playing soccer, because we think of New York craft and do it, but it produces so many good players.
Yeah, it was a lot easier when I was with my mom in Long Island. There's plenty of fields, a lot more space. Whenever summers and weekends when I would visit my dad, it was not that. So it was me juggling a basketball on a basketball court. It's enjoyable either way. You kind of make the most out of it. It's if you want something, you'll go get it. You know. Even still, whether it was a basketball hungry city, like you said, there's plenty of soccer players coming out.
Well, that's it. But Dad was like, we want basketball, and you were obviously you're in MLS. You're a good athlete. You're a good sportsman. So Dad basketball, but the soccer kept coming out.
Yeah. I didn't think I'd be this tall. I'll tell you that.
How tall are you?
Like 6'4". That's point guard height. So, when I did play basketball, it was similar style to how I play soccer. Very just rough and tumble, grab, assists and rebounds. I don't really care to score. It's not my business. We need someone else to do. We have Denny, essentially. We have the Denny. And then I just, in the shadows right behind.
But you do score. I mean, I've seen the set piece.
I do.
Be careful on this team because Hollingshead will take some food off your plate. So just.
I know.
Okay.
I know about him.
Hollingshead scores!
My word. You nonchalantly said I went from UConn to Seattle. I can't recall. Those are they're universities on different sides. Could you talk about your collegiate pathway?
Yeah. So I initially went to University of Connecticut. I didn't really have scholarship or anything. I was never playing academy. I went there. They were just like, wow, this guy's pretty decent. And then I got in there, had a really good first year, didn't play, redshirted, but that's the process of a lot of college players in America. And then it kind of went a little bit unfortunate. The coach that had recruited me took another head coaching job at a different university. It was just unfortunate that the new coach that had come in was just like, hey, none of the players here are my players, so you should leave. I just knew that I needed to play, whether it was financial or not. I was just like, I just have to go somewhere that they'll actually play me. And they just opened the transfer portal actually, so I was able to put my name in there. The lady said I was the first name to go into the transfer portal. I was there on the day.
First in NCAA soccer history.
Yeah, the NCAA opened up the transfer portal, I think 2018, October. And the lady was like, yeah, I think you're the first. I was like, yeah, I know what day it is. Like, I have to go. I mean, I do immense amounts of research for my career. So I went on the NCAA website and looked up every top 75 college and then went to their roster and looked at every team that had one or if not two center backs graduating and then emailed all the coaches. Because, you gotta pay the bills one way or another. Some emailed back, some didn't. Long story short, Seattle ended up reaching out.
This is the University of Seattle.
Yeah, Seattle U. It was just chase the dream. Like you said, UConn, Seattle, chase the dream.
I guess long story short is to say, you ended up being a first-round draft pick. You got called into U.S. camp, so you've proven your mettle. But did you ever feel like you were one of these guys are gonna slip through the cracks? And what did you do to kind of keep your head above water?
I'm not gonna lie to you, I never believed that. Like
That you would slip through the cracks.
Yeah, in like the least cockiest way possible. Like I'm just different, and I think like my mental is, because there's so many guys that are talented that slip through the cracks, but I don't think it's a matter of what your feet can do, it's a matter of what your mind can do. And once you give up mentally, you really have nothing. And I didn't have anything outside of footy, so I was like, why would I do that? And I always believed in what I could do. Like I always just wanted to play. I didn't really want to do anything else, so it was just like, yeah, we're going for it. I don't care where I have to go. I wanted to actually, I didn't think I was going to be drafted, so I was preparing to go on trial in the J League in Japan, because yeah, like I'll go wherever to chase the dream and wherever I have to go.
Well, it's an amazing story, but you're excited to be in LA?
Oh,
this is a good spot?
Massively. This is, I mean, black and gold.
You look good.
Thank you. I think everyone looks good in the black and gold.
They do.
Bro. It's like, come on. So very happy.
Coming up on LAFC Weekly, from his boyhood in LA to his rise through the LAFC Academy to the role he has carved for himself on the black and gold star-studded roster. Nathan Ordaz's story is one of resilience and unwavering self-belief. LAFC Weekly is presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC. By Stater Brothers Markets, fresh, affordable, community first. And by Pacific Office Automation, official partner of LAFC. Hey LAFC fans, are you feeling nostalgic for your favorite cereal? Thanks to LAFC's new partnership with Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you can enjoy a Cinnamon Toast Crunch donut at your next LAFC match here at BMO Stadium. You can't get it anywhere else. Make sure you pick up yours at Pink Bunny Coffee, Mercadito Market, or Sweet Kick at the next home match. At the beginning of the 2025 season, you noticed something different about Nathan Ordaz. Physically, quicker, stronger. And then on the field, in a preseason game against Club America, a goal that went viral. He has continued that development, which is huge for him and his family who've invested so much time and effort. For the LAFC Academy where he started, LAFC 2 where he played last season, and for LAFC showing the proof of concept. Also the El Salvadorian national team where Nathan Ordaz is featuring more and more. Local kid done good from Encino. He was an LAFC ball boy. Now he's with the first team. We go behind the crest with Nathan Ordaz. Nothing to lose.
We're starting? Yeah, okay, sorry. It set off everything right, for the season, I think. And I don't know, I'm pretty sure that was the first game that we also had fans as well in general. I felt like unreal, the vibes were really cool. It's like, it was honestly like 50-50 fans. They had a lot of fans, which is like, I enjoy that kind of back and forth, I guess. It kind of motivates you even more, playing against a team that's that good. I just kicked off everything and I just kind of built off that momentum. It's all progressed to this, the last 3 years before. This is what I wanted to do, and thankfully I'm here. And yeah, all these guys, they just make me work even harder, and the fact that I could keep up with them and do well with this level of competition just makes you more confident in yourself. Consistency is the hardest thing to have in this sport, so I'm trying to consistently do well.
He's earned the trust. Trust is something you don't just give, you earn it, and Nate has earned that trust. He shows us in training. He's come on really well this season. Worked hard in the off season, and he has taken his chance.
There's always that little stress or the like you have to make it count, you know, and so that was a big game to start and to be effective in that game and have an important role in it. When you're going up against a guy like that, even if you do like get beat or lose, like it's like you're still competing at the end of the day, you know, like I'm gonna put it all out there. I feel I could do anything, you know, at the end of the day. If you put me up in a basketball game against a guy that should beat me, I'll still say I'll win. Will I? Probably not, but like I still have that delusion up until it happens, you know? If you have nothing to lose, you're always gonna like, you know, have the advantage in a way. But I think, yeah, I just like to compete in everything, you know? Like I don't like to lose. It doesn't matter to who or what. You know, I'm always gonna just bet on myself to win, so, yeah. Thank God, honestly. You know, I think, like throughout, even academy, I never really been, I don't think the first choice, like off rip up until maybe the later years of my academy. So I'm kind of used to it, being kind of underground or underdog in any scenario. So I just kind of, I like it, you know, I'm used to it, and you know, you have to just work hard and it'll all come. We have a lot of great forwards, so, you know, being like a homegrown guy, maybe, you know, it's not looked at as the same as a European or you know, any of the guys we have that are all awesome. So, you know, maybe I had to work a little bit harder, but, you know, that's just what I'll have to do, you know, and I think it's getting noticed, you know, it's not like there's anything unfair going on. It's, you know, if you earn it, you earn it, and I think I've earned the playtime I've gotten so far.
Thomas, oh, he doesn't catch it. It's still loose in there, and now it's put in.
Obviously, there's a lot of, not pressure, but expectation to win games here. I respect that, and so I just focus that much more. I was like, you gotta make something happen, you know, and you gotta just be as well prepared as possible, you know, for when the chances are given to you. That way, you know, just whatever happens, happens, you know, and whether I get more minutes and it works out, then it works out. And thankfully it has been. And yeah, so I just was real with myself and with this situation, and yeah, just pushed myself to be successful this year.
Coming up on LAFC Weekly, we relive Giorgio Chiellini's most iconic moments with the black and gold. Welcome back to LAFC Weekly. 2 amazing seasons for Giorgio Chiellini at LAFC. On the field, he made 2 finals, helped win an MLS Cup. But it's off the field where we miss him so much, making such an impact. And just when you feel you can't miss him anymore, he comes back to LA to pay us a visit. He'll jump on our LAFC podcast. Check it out, Inside LAFC Podcast on LAFC YouTube and Facebook. Always a black and gold member from the very first moment he put on that LAFC jersey. An icon in every way, and he's this week's Cole Jacob Iconic Player.
We are here today to welcome a player that has had unprecedented success. And we know exactly what Giorgio will bring to LAFC because it will be what he has always brought to every single team he played on. Which is to do absolutely everything he can to lead his team to victory.
Balls for Hollington, pucked in for Giorgio Chiellini!
And to championships.
It's not just about my experience here in US. The last year I started to enjoy every day like be the last day.
The way that this guy loves the game, knows the game, interacts with every one of his teammates. When you have him as like a foundation in your back line, makes himself better and the team better.
I arrived last year with a lot of dreams and hope. I never could dream what I'm living these 18 months.
Coming up on LAFC Weekly, we go behind the scenes of the journey to LAFC's second Supporter Shield. LAFC Weekly is presented by BMO, official bank of LAFC, by Stater Brothers Markets, fresh, affordable, community first, and by Chick-fil-A, proud partner of LAFC. Registration for LAFC youth camps presented by Stater Brothers and associate partners BMO, Planet Fitness, and Five Below is open. LAFC youth camps provide an exclusive opportunity led by LAFC trained coaches to teach young players the techniques of one of the most successful soccer academies in the United States. Be sure to register at LAFC.com/academy/camps before all the spots fill up. LAFC missed the playoffs in 2021 for the first and currently only time in club history. So ahead of 2022, they hired a new coach to follow in the footsteps of the legendary Bob Bradley, brought in an exciting new group of players, added 2 superstars in the summer market, and the result, a cavalcade of silverware, beginning with the Supporter Shield, which is awarded to the team that finishes with the best record in the regular season. How LAFC won the 2022 Supporter Shield is this week's Classic Club Moment, presented by Stater Brothers.
Just up the road in Los Angeles, Steve Cherundolo has been named the new head coach of LAFC.
We do feel really strong that despite last year, we feel really good about the foundation that has been laid here. This club needs to deliver the success that our supporters and our city deserve. We thought Steve was the right guy to help us with that evolution to take us further into greater success in the years to come.
It's very easy to sum up in one sentence. We want to score goals. And we will continue to do that. We are attacking minded. We will also be well-rounded, proactive in all phases of the game. Whether we have the ball, we don't have the ball, we want to dictate what happens on the field.
5 years strong, LAFC going to kick off the 2022 season against Colorado Rapids, the defending Western Conference champions in the regular season. LAFC 3, Colorado Rapids 0 in the opener here of 2022.
It's important after preseason to start the season off with a win. This is one of hopefully many, and this is just the beginning of our year.
Rodriguez, good skill, goes across into leveler, right at the death, LAFC! Second bite, oh, Carlitos! Ilie Sanchez!
This team has character. They found themselves in preseason at some point. This group found a way to be a strong group, to be a family.
Giorgio Chiellini is set to join LAFC. Gareth Bale has agreed a deal to join LAFC.
We are attracting players in their prime who have options in Europe who are choosing to come here.
It's the game in Major League Soccer when these two teams meet. And at the end of it, Los Angeles is black and gold.
So for me, when I think of a team that has a higher ceiling, you have to imagine that is LAFC.
A win in one of their next 2 games, including today, means they win the Supporters' Shield.
And with a goal of the utmost quality.
Dragging it around a defender, corner to 6, shot, goal! Getty! LAFC have won the Supporters' Shield!
That is all the time we have for this week, but once again reminding you of the big news. Every Tuesday, 5:30 here on Fox 11 Plus, aka Channel 13. Watch LAFC Encore, the latest LAFC game in its entirety. Until I see you again, this is Max Bretos saying, let's go, Black and Gold.